Hey everybody, welcome back to my studio. I'm Jonathan the Painter, and a lot of people know that I'm Jonathan the Painter, and a lot of people don't exactly know why or how it all started. And so today is a really meaningful, appropriate day to talk about that, because 20 years ago today, my dad was diagnosed with late-stage cancer. And my dad, who was the healthiest one in our family, called a family meeting, which he never did. If he had something to say, he'd just say it to you. He didn't need a forum or a quorum or any kind of formal thing to happen. So it was a little odd. I knew it was a little odd when I got a call and I said, can you come over? So he come over and he said, I got to tell you this, I got late stage cancer. We're gonna fight it. And I just need you to know something, that no matter what happens to me, know that I've led a blessed life. My mom said, Michael, you're 53. You're not going to die. And he repeated it, and he said, I just need you to know that no matter what happens to me, know that I've lived a blessed life. So we processed that information for a little bit, and I saw my dad, and I said, Dad, he was my best friend, and I was like, I will run through a brick wall for you. You tell me what you need from me. And he said, Jonathan, I just need you to stay positive. And I took a deep breath. I was like, what's number 2 on that list? Because I don't think the first thing's going to happen. And he said, just figure out a way to stay positive. It doesn't have to be all the time. You don't have to be happy. Just find that way. So I knew it was important to him. So we're going to start treatment. We're at Mass General Cancer Center. Amazing place. Incredibly compassionate care. And I sit in the waiting room and I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to bring some things. Maybe I'll bring some colored pencils, and maybe I'll bring some watercolors, or maybe I'll bring like the crayons that I took from Friendly's. And so we'd sketch the fish in the fish tank, because we'd be waiting down in radiation or waiting at chemo, or I'd do a little Red Sox hat because my dad loved the Sox, season ticket holder, and family sitting next to us would be from New York, and they'd be like, hey, you guys, we sweep you guys, and when are you going to start drawing New York Yankees hats? And then every week we create a touch point with the people in the waiting room, with our technicians, our nurses, our doctors, that revolved around something other than the cancer treatment. And so, and really the trauma that kind of is involved with all of that. And so it created these really positive moments for us. Like he said, stay positive. And it turns out that my way of staying positive was to stay colorful. And it took these moments in time, where you're stuck between time being so fragile and, we weren't expecting this. He was playing tennis the day before, and time being so rigid, because you don't know how much you have left, but it's finite and it's there. And that's true for all of us, but it's definitely amplified. It was amplified at that time period with my dad. So it was 4 months between when he was diagnosed on that day where he said, Jonathan, just stay positive. It was 4 months from September 25th to when he passed away, which is January 25th. And so what I'm going to do is, I've been working on this clock. This is going to be the start of my appreciating time and keeping it colorful and staying positive. I'm going to take these 4 months and I'm going to stay extra positive and extra colorful and try to document and really try to connect, because I can't do it with my dad. So I'm going to try to connect with you all on some ways and some stories that I feel like have brought a lot of positivity into my life and have added a lot of inspiration. Some people we've met along our way. It's been an incredible journey, and really just appreciative of everything that I had with my dad. And so this is going to be my 4 months to stay really colorful, to enjoy the passage of time, and to connect with some other people along the way, like I typically do in my studio. So that's sort of how it all started, was September 25th, when my dad asked me to stay positive. And, it's turned into this colorful celebration of life and extension of my dad's legacy. So for everybody out there celebrating the people they love, remembering the stories, what makes them special and unique, and what makes this life we live in from moment to moment, this colorful adventure, keep doing it. Today's an extra special day to think about those people. This is a good picture of me and my dad. So that was my dad, Michael. That's me, Jonathan the Painter, before I was Jonathan the Painter. And just stay colorful out there, stay positive, make it a good one, and do the best you can. And we'll be back. I'll definitely be back with some more things to share. Cheers.